Limpopo traffic officials are this morning set to return to the scene of a deadly bus crash that claimed 45 lives yesterday. An 8-year-old girl is the sole survivor of that horrific accident.
Now, the bus lost control, plunged off a bridge and then caught fire on the Mamatlakala mountain pass between Mokopane and Marken. The victims were travelling from Botswana to St Engenas ZCC in Moria for the Easter conference. Transport Minister Sindisiwe Chikunga has sent her condolences to the grieving families and to the Botswana government. Chikunga and Limpopo Transport MEC Florence Radzilani were scheduled to conduct a road safety operation at the Kranskop Toll Plaza when they received news of the crash. Rescue operations continued until late last night as some bodies were burnt beyond recognition, while others were trapped inside the debris and some scattered on the scene. Well, let's of course bring in now the Limpopo MEC for Transport and Community Safety, MEC Florence Radzilani. Florence, good morning to you, MEC. Thank you so much for speaking to us. I think you got the call as you were having this inspective visit with the Transport Minister. Talk to me about what you found when you arrived on the scene.
Good morning to you, Naledi, and all the viewers of the newsroom. Let me start by saying on behalf of Limpopo provincial government, led by Premier Chikunga, we also want to send our heartfelt condolences to the government of Botswana and also the affected families. It is true that yesterday when we were busy at Kranskop, I received a call about the accident, and then together with the minister, we rushed to the scene. And I want to indicate that the situation was very bad, but what comforted us on our arrival is that our officials were already there doing the job. So the accident is it's a very, very touching accident where the lives of 45 people perish on the road. And it's true, this where people were going to Moria, and we also learned that the pastor of the church was already in Moria. So this morning, I also received a briefing from the Provincial Commissioner, Lieutenant Tembi Khadebe, that we have arranged a 12-seater Kumbi to ferry some of the relatives to the accident scene. From there, they will proceed to the hospital just to check the 8-year girl who survived in this accident. So we also want to say to our officials who have been there till late hours of the morning, trying to work very hard, but they only managed to retrieve 12 bodies because others they've burned beyond recognition. But as I'm talking to you now, our officials are already at the scene trying their best. Of course, this is a difficult situation that as a provincial government, we will be trying our best to assist the affected families. Thank you.
MEC, what we've got on our records here is 45 people having lost their lives there. Has that number been updated at all?
The number cannot be updated because, remember, yesterday, of course, through the office of the provincial commissioner, they managed to get hold of the bus owner in Botswana, who confirmed that the bus is a 45-seater. Of course, we are also talking about a girl here. There were 46 now, including the bus driver. So 45 of them perished. As you have also heard that when the accident happened, it had to go 50 meters down. Oh. So the 12 bodies that I'm referring to, they were just scattered. And like I'm saying, others burned beyond recognition. So the confirmed number of the people who were inside the bus, it's 46. And one other thing that is also comforting me this morning is when we learned that we also managed to get hold of the list of the people who were in the bus. And The pastor who was already at Moria together with the wife, I'm also informed that one of their daughters was also in the bus. So it seems as if the relatives of these people, though we are still going to confirm this information, it seems as if number of them, the husbands, were already at the church in Moria. Hence, I'm saying we have organized a 12-seater kumbi to go and assist this family. They might have been about to approach the accident scene because they left at 7 o'clock. So it's a very painful situation. You can imagine how the family members, the government of Botswana, they are coping about this, because if you left your relatives and say, I'm going to church, I'm going to worship my God, and then of course they will wait for you to come back with the blessings.
Right. MEC, of course, perhaps we need to then start preparing those that will be traveling as well, some of them making their way to Moria over the weekend. I mean, that particular road, the R518, any concerns around the state of that road for you that you think you'd like to alert travelers about, and particularly some tips as some of them do make their way?
It's true. It's not only the road that you have mentioned. You will know that when we talk about people who will be going to Moria, you will also talk about the people coming from Zimbabwe utilizing the Bridge border. You will also talk about the N1, where people to Moria will be on the road, and also those who are coming back to spend the holiday with their families. We also have got this R71, the one from Polokwane to Boyne or to Tsanin. It's a very busiest road. You talk about R37, which is Polokwane to Obegasport. You talk about R81, your Polokwane to Muketi up to Giyani. So we are calling upon all our motorists to say, just make sure you take a caution, especially when you are on the road. Be patient. When you are tired, just park your car outside the road. Make sure you rest. So where the accident happened, that road, I'm telling you, it's in terms of how the road was constructed. It's a very nice road. There are no potholes, but the issue is it's a mountainous area where you cannot really expect vehicles, a big machine like your bus, the trucks, to utilize that road. So we are pleading with all our people to say, make sure that you really take care when you are on the road, just to save your life and the life of other road users.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nali.
Absolutely. MEC, and before I let you go, unfortunately what we do as well around this time of the year is then count the fatalities, accidents that we have already seen. I mean, have you had those numbers coming in as yet?
Up to so far, we are still having this 45. And which is bad for the province, because we made a commitment during the Easter road safety campaign launch in Sekhukhune that we want to reduce the number compared to this time previous year. We were sitting, I think, around 35, but now you can see we started at a high number, which is 45. But that's the only accident that took life. Up to so far, I've not yet received any report indicating that we had accidents on our road that claimed lives.
Yeah, MEC, let's leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. We really, really do appreciate it. MEC for Transport and Community Safety there, Florence Radzilani, speaking to us.